Alright, Abusia, Yabamo Bibia Kwaba, Shronkoso, Aba number 1 political channel, POG Media, so make sure, say a fake and our bar, or be like and subscribe and have to my Sec.W0rsєnh Media, I'm a for instance, to me, and please don't forget to click on the notification bell, so I'm a brand and the political update be the better channel needs to be announced, so on sa to me, I can watch and I think so actually. Afe Yombunra, Yen Seminim Niamfa, and Sem Dodwana, and Brewu, Chief Justice get to Torkono Mamia and they just suspended and say Uncle Tenanchain, near Shishan Semu. Esan say petitions are Eja John Romani Mahama, a forward the man, Eja Council of State say, Yenina so and fan removing Mameno, Eja dear a concon one away, and the Eja Ghana Bar Association of Secretary. What Timmy Ababa was sent a year get to Torkono case in her, Mena worker say, Could Torkono Jinabre and Jinabre Papa. Expose ahodo papa no ele egu ho no enye expose kitu na da expose we ko so ebra eye Alaska the Don interview da secretary ya abusua ensem a wahwere egu ho no ese wani ensese ye ka kire etimi waste time pra no mepese mbame yakone akwakotie ensem no mu bi na sana be kono be show so wonsem kaye bia na o be share a comment section we like share dwumadi no ma foforo nso nsa entumi enkabi medamase
Akuffo do be di ade no one state institutions na are useless as his government. E di ni our Ghana Bar Association. Aya Ghana atemuafo na aloyafo nyina kabomuko andananado. Sasa nyema papa bi enu o mo ka ho asem o ma ye din. Abusha me baba kan Ghana Bar Association wo mo press release bi o mo de bae. Any interview me ye o mo last week. Any that's sorry as some of my sababeka now for read in between the lines. What say Nana do assess state institutions including Ghana Bar Association. Tie. And that's sorry a Ghana Bar Association say near John Dramani Mahama egusu ye. Sir, I Chief Justice sir. Wasisa Ghana yensi kadia tu kwan no dia wasa ni siremu waji atum so obetua no. But before then, letter Ghana Bar Association. Now, Ghana Bar Association statement on the process for the removal from office of the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Over the past 2 months, the General Council of the Ghana Bar Association has been closely monitoring development on the process for the removal of the Chief Justice, which is culminated in her suspension by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana. Per the Constitution Code of Ethics and Regulations of the GBA concerns itself with matters affecting the legal profession, which include but not limited to 1. Defending and upholding freedom and justice in Ghana, and the maintenance of the independence of the judiciary. As of 27th March 2025, when the General Council of the GBA met, 3 petitions had been submitted for the removal of the Chief Justice, and 2 cases had been instituted at the Supreme Court challenging the procedure that had been triggered for the removal of the Chief Justice, with subsequent applications for injunction of the said process. The GBA is mindful of the provisions of Article 146, Clause 6 and 7 of our 1992 Constitution, which detail the process for the removal of the Chief Justice by providing as follows. But 6, where the petition is for the removal of the Chief Justice, the President shall, acting in consultation with the Council of States, appoint a committee consisting of 2 justices of the Supreme Court, one of whom shall be appointed chairman by the President, and 3 other persons who are not members of the Council of State, nor members of Parliament, nor lawyers. Sir, Article 146, Clause 6, woman kasa quote to which President did. 2. The committee appointed under Clause 6 of this article shall inquire into the petition and recommend to the President whether the Chief Justice ought to be removed from office. President Aye. The GB also notes the provisions of Article 146, 8, and 9 and 10, which indicates that the sittings of the committee shall be held in camera and the President acting in accordance with the advice of the Council of State, may suspend the Chief Justice. Ni nyina so within the law. So now, we committee no me yamaku 31 emu 30 say Chief Justice ni wa ye no sabi bibi bon wom into onko tena fie ansa enu so woma kotu Ghana Bar Association woma kotu ha now tie while the GBA recognizes the constitutional prescriptions for the removal of the Chief Justice under Article 146 clause 6 to 10 of the Constitution, and mindful of the fact that presently the entire matter is sub judice, it is the hope and belief of the GBA that actors involved in the whole process would have the time-tested tenets of the rule of law as their guiding principles, and in its application follow the spirit of the law. It is expected that persons who play even the minutest role in this process will bear in mind Article 296 and the 1992 Constitution on the blah 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 blah. Okay, now so GBA letter already by on the 27th no, and I say somewhere March no, Omaji to send the president I know she has a FIBA no. Secretary ni interview on this show. Me bacho tie interview ameni ni ye.
First statement no. We have laws in Ghana that must be followed and are being followed. Anti obia yekum na yentwen. This is a process going on. It hasn't come to an end. But it appears some people are drawing conclusions. Political parties are attacking each other on this whole process. Yeah, we even took the opportunity to encourage and treat Obia involved. They should always bear in mind that we have to work under the rules, within the rules.
Your process now, from where you sit, lapses be one.
Oh, that is not for me to say. I can't be conclusive at this point. But the point is that I can assure you and everybody that the process has not been initiated in a vacuum. It has been initiated under an article or a provision in the Constitution. So for that alone, we should all allow the process to get to a conclusion. And when the report, the committee's work gets to the president and he releases it formally into the public domain, then we can start with the commentary and the conclusions. And those who are dissatisfied can go to court or take any other legal process that is relevant and appropriate.
So, what is this press statement? No,
that is it, because clearly you can see that it's taking a political dimension over the past few days. That is why the whole reading your statement in the opening paragraph, you see, we have been monitoring. And see, time I want to say no, we need to step in to streamline the way conversation about the whole process is going in the public domain, because people are speaking authoritatively as if the contents of the petition have even been formally released to anybody. I don't think that, especially lawyers, I don't think that it should be. And let me say, lawyer Biane said, you can go on radio or TV or use the media to educate people on what is going on, but don't be conclusive that looking at what has gone on so far, you are faulting a process along the line. I don't think that that is fair. Let's allow the process to come to a logical conclusion. The report or the outcome is formally released into the public domain. We cannot comment on it and come to our various conclusions. No, I think that they are clear. The stage we have reached now in the whole process is that the president has appointed a 5-member committee. The article saying that 2 of them shall be Supreme Court judges, and 1 of them shall be appointed the chairman, and 3 other persons who shall not be lawyers or members of parliament or Council of State. And the CNO, and then the work of the committee will have to be done in camera. So I'll leave it there. Let the committee do the work in camera, look at every detail, deal with it on its merit, and come out with its decision. And then we can take it from there.
92.3. I will share from your last card. From this interview, any near Sesia, almost say, Abba, tells you say these people they are politicians. And the Ghana Bar Association see them as a wing of the MPP. Or see, near John Dramani Mahama in the interview we had last week. Or see, there be problem be any so be one say my own train, we are not the court. Ghana Bar Association. And then near Mwaba say, John Mahama and revoke it. No, mama, mini better so outcome be na aba mako court. This I am say ye Jimmy Sabi ye nim nyansa. MPP for once and you you see the interview I had with you last week. Any niamudia by it tells you say and another muni and you nyambia. Once when you guase. And you will see mako to the article. Me ba tell yedi petition ma aye president no. President no am form committee article no say I wa form committee. Na committee ne eduma mo hwe mo say bibi wom so metumi establish some fact no constitution say I was say yes suspend yanye yeah. So Ghana Bar Association me put there na me feel say aba association na petition ba. I say Antoine asensan semuti empty. Mo say woni mo guase. Yeah. You quoted the article with me. Our my platform went so, and we kept it. Anyway, no, we are going to release it. You better body a tell Ghana for you now. No more human nim guasie. Mu profession, mu dia Danny Kelewili. Mu profession, mu dia two fem. Nanado, you see, me see, I say, Nanado be di adiano. Aso di obi adwia se.
Abusuya ti sem no mu bi ene ekokoti no na Alaska Dodon editor aso watch say. Ontimi hu se eye Nanado danko Akuffo ado time o free akonya so anase ebrempa na oti akonya so serve as eye president of Ghana no ontimi hu se ode da Ghana Bar Associations no omo adwene ehye ne botum no tena so efi se ensema ebefiri obabia enye wo secretary one Alaska Dodon ye interview bia obusa wensensem efa eye Supreme Court once and some ne Chief Justice once and some wo secretary you or the two Alaska Dodon and him say President afford the petitions no akwa Council of State or monfa final decisions and by no obi any ho betimi mpu akwa court akwa injunction e dia to so na say obetimi akoye demonstration bia na obekwa akoye nioma bia ensem fata bia after say a bia decision Council of State for omo decision about out and sana even owana mo bia watu na mo Ghana Bar Association yeda so ni enka bi nhima mo ankasa ma issue statement say ya John Dramani Mahama processor on name of say or the sack Mahama no enye nti ebeya omo Mahama mbra back number 2 na adwuma so sebi Alaska Dodon say yankwase sema ensema Alaska Dodon e de to aso no na ensem no ano e hyi nti mepese mba mi akona akwakuti ensema Alaska Dodon or the to aso
in the back pocket no watra so and na peche so obi enu asabi odwe konkan na nado be di ade nti mo wena bra mo bra mo ni onyam nyina yese one person akoen 0303 402862 and 0303 402904 054188250106. We will speak truth to power. And I would need to be our Gasofi. Yes, sir.
I know you have my abana. You know my every zenu ashama.
Abayanko, Governor Tumochi.
Alaska. Oh, certain we are a catcher. Sir, and former Vice President Mamunu Bawumia Kasabe Kanumase. Sir, election no Mulusu Yanusana, Alaska Mubo de Ro, Sir, which any arrogance of power, Abani demonstrate at Ghana for no. And Alaska, I was told to do Baba Mau.
That's right. What am I doing, Brian?
Yeah, Alaska, I'm in Chia Pashiga. You didn't say you have a John Dramani Mahama, but the MC, you know, a Bashan inside. I was shooting. Alaska, you know, Linda Aquile, the Greater Prime Minister. Alaska, that's what it's here for the mission. Alaska, what's a young Papa? Yaka, Homaso, need to know guy, a year before, and I have to read and say, the name of a pen worker. Amunti yen shedi bia France na me GBA some 2028 Alaska the super fire boy yen Bawumia obeba na you plan that
me so mo ba GAD why hello good afternoon
Alaska the dome
yes sir
bacho mechiao ewie mejidi so hoye
nyame ti ase
na me papa eyo onabo for sample for Alhaji Seyi Ahmed na peme ahoto hima mejidi so moye ana chema se usu ejare nyanko sham na yenchia owura Ivan Samon so se o man pani won kan Ghana gas papa ni gatie eye Ghana Bar Association me as a me no crap me de me hu ni se MPP Ghana Bar Association
but I serious o amu puche se mo ni onyamu hia mo hey
opani ye wo me e bra da chi place attorney general every day you better the case so e wo court no almost the this one opuni case judge ni o man penina na Akuffo ya bo abaso wo bra wo koto wo abota regi no man penin wu zi abona abaso by atai koto ha edinitina opuni case so let nkoko di bim say on send what so better so atani general assist so wo no pen no Ghana Bar Association wo ma hu ana ama nka senti anka say no when ye e sin to mi wom na to mi wom oh ana MPP for manyokuoi muyanya atusa
medase good afternoon
good afternoon Alaska
udini ba bia okasofi
ebo emos from Ejuma Commando
ebo yanko
min check is now come of honorable Akuffo na Alaska often Ghana Bar Association often a sebio of what you there often a year who yin mu kosra na share wole ka wodi bay in an interview interview often on secretary the sister abande was about the my minimum choice can one sans war state na
FM 92.3
another man for my cheddar often was sakwa it's of a born aging often way of one function one sans one friend no oba abadi bi no obey the best of president or make sure that sack my minimum Akuffo may man race obisumra
medase good afternoon udini ba bia okasofi
Alaska the do ko ye bastero
Pastero who sum yanko tew
Alaska the do am say Dr. Bawumia so on here Dr. Bawumia don't you know when to platform so and country no corona can in there no Dr. Bawumia no samaye along 13,000 kilometers and that one complaining sa kwan Alaska and the Ghana Bar Association said just last week in your interview secretary no then na yetie na so the den asesa we enye John Dramani Mahama na mo betu no fo
92.3
na me adoma Chief Justice di we wie no to paper Alaska me chair regional NADMO coordinator kuja do for me
medase mami for me last call hello good afternoon
champion Alaska
yauza tew ni yanko
Medase emre nuo na menchia doctor posompo fukwa kanyankopon betua meka if tenu jina NADMO coordinator kuja adopo nyaminsha na juma papa wa sha ase oye no kai abranti no bebojuma na Alaska during campaign mu endi supposed Ghana ayedi yentua na bofuka napkofu yentua wonka ye can sembebre Îliėg ye can MPP fu di Ghana nyao en sama ye can MPP fu ye can no cha da percent sa Ghana ye asetina paba wo hwe MPP youth ana ndamulusu ya na Bawumia se cha no sama na end the fu kana mu cha da pa no eno kura na masa me ndi Ghana Ghana for once I said a cap party what in Ghana for and I said what kind of any NDC for it is every before about because so je ahanta eneman da olusu ya and sebe and one no Alaska
medase good afternoon
Addo
yes sir
mbaja na odeze
yameti ase tew yanko
ye den yamiase edin ya POG Media 2024 you go campaign constituency my me for kwenye na me chair ya de nyina onabo doctor some of sample for bedu be share no nyane pese na kana say we na sing titi ya Bawumia any MPP for Fisi Ghana for Yenim Yanza. Yenim Fee, and Oman about the train and Tama no Gina platform as well. Nampacho na na or sa for the regular highlight for another.
For the phone.
Now, our phone work of fun. No, that's sort of I don't know of fun. No, baby, young coupon and I saw one deal with young coupon a Kiomoka. And I'm a kind of fortune your mother say, and the Bawumia no more kickers has it when I not just say, if you know about baby review, or may way. Power now, Omulusian, Hanasia, the batch on you. And then Addo, yen woman and smoking, you know, I didn't have one resign. One map on Yamaka, near you, you know, Kahubi, or thing over in Naye. Nanya menchadi boni amudi ya nyako kwa mo kwa mo zonto mano ya to ba ti mo wi ambo ja beka we e di ni se go mama ba wo be yen mapa e bi na ti school e course be e course school fo nya dweli di o ka se better class so bo be fo ye fu ho Ǐliěg wo ye fu e ka ti be no ye fu ma Ghana fo se ye mo ha yen
right
and ye no ye ni mo bia biem and o mo nya dede no mo ye no o mo luzu
let us say good afternoon
Alaska the Don.
Yes sir.
Media the champion of Sydney Adams me free I shall my now the boa basso na Zumla of papa no be obi anyako posum de kan na Juma pa woye I mean on Joshua Amidu Akamba Jo Asama ne Chama Bendo nyako posum de company for Alaska and then the boa basso because the grow we are show the whole Ghana wajibe bia e dey be try no kura wa video amafo e person mutie no kura no obi atia ho to fam Alaska na de make say Ghana for nyina ne say Yankopon will take the person flow. Yami Tieni Persufle, because any sense of Americanasa. Nakana, you are him, your quan who tell them tax and then Yama the Bamia. So Yakupo Tia Ghana from Pieball, Alaska, President Akuffo the time, and gallon, and I say, yeah, hello gallon, gallon, they say they quote 10 million. Funny bay, and 10 a bottle, I 1 million. 5 million. Heaven and no Modiaco. It's a second for some MPP woman to Tromuyan. Yet, Yakusa we trim. That's 2028 and this year to us.
Right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Alaska.
Osama, who Mamali Atabis Yanko?
Masomo Mamali Atabis, Alaska, Yanko for one shroud, Alaska, Uya, Alaska, Uya Cassia, Alaska, Uya only that day, Alaska, Uya only Saku, Namishra, Alaska. Alaska only me say come na ye yon kwadan ye wo eduane bia ya fan potompoto that very good that jane mo what we say some potompoto MPP say we fine gentle.
All right, abusuan teachers winning sama ekoso our political hiring such as say Alaska the Don wetimi afire eye Ghana Bar Association over omo person minkuminya a chese wo Ghana Bar Association chese sa ye remove chief justice no mo eham munim boni a mumudi no honenti chese ye chief justice Torkono no eham ammo issue statement about out say yade John Dramani Mahama process na onamu no elegant ye be ya omo amenembra no beto na adwuma so a chese Alaska the Don so am from hwanche omo a we twa left right center busua enye asemkuma timede mbesia na madam asesama je peni ye mekotin sema ekoso our political highway so POG Media madam ase